The Macadams steam jacketed pot is used for bulk preparation of foods that would normally be prepared in a stove-top pot. Anything from meats and stews to sauces, soups and vegetables can be prepared using the steam jacketed pot. In this video, we will be showing you the safe work procedures, operation and cleaning of the Macadams range of equipment. As with all kitchen equipment, the correct safe work procedures must be followed at all times to minimize potential hazards and workplace injury. Knowing how to correctly inspect, operate, clean and maintain, and protect yourself while operating the steam jacketed pot is essential for your safety and the safety of other employees. Ensure you're wearing the correct personal protective equipment. Always make sure that the area around the steam jacketed pot is clear of any obstacles or hazards. Inspect the steam jacketed pot by checking that the electrical cable and plug are undamaged and in safe working order, and that the water line is securely connected to the pot. Next, ensure that the drainage tap is securely closed to stop any accidental spilling during cooking. This is done by making sure that the red dial is perpendicular to the pipe. If you identify any potential hazards during your inspection, do not use the machine and report your findings to your supervisor immediately. If all is in correct working order, plug the electrical cable into the wall socket and switch the mains on. Turn the machine on by pressing the green power button. If a red light illuminates, it means that the water level is too low to provide the sufficient steam pressure required to operate the steam jacketed pot effectively. To correct this, open the water supply by turning on the tap that is positioned next to the pressure gauge. This will allow water to flow into the steam jacketed pot. Once there is sufficient water to allow it to work correctly, the red warning light will go off. Now close off the water supply. Check that the steaming elements are working by turning the thermostat dial up and checking that the yellow light illuminates. At this stage, turn the steam jacketed pot off once again using the green power button. If you identify any potential hazards during your inspection, or the element's yellow pilot light fails to come on, or the pot leaks, do not use the steam jacketed pot and report the malfunction to your supervisor immediately. You are now ready to operate the steam jacketed pot. When the drainage tap is closed and the temperature is set, switch the steam jacketed pot on. Place the required ingredients into the pot. Once the required cooking time is complete, empty the contents of the pot using either the drainage tap for liquid-based foods or scoop out solid foods using kitchen utensils. Alternatively, you may use the pot to keep food warm by setting the dial to a lower heat. This machine is very heavy and will be fixed in position where it is installed. Never touch the outside of the pot when in use, as it can get extremely hot. Also, take care when emptying hot food contents and always use a suitable container. When you are done, switch off the power at the mains and unplug the pot's electrical cable. Cleaning the steam jacketed pot is the next major step. Doing so daily is important to preventative maintenance that ensures the proper operation of this machine. It is important to follow your company's prescribed cleaning schedule. Drain all excess fats and leftovers into a separate container for disposal and allow the steam jacketed pot to cool off for 10 minutes. The easiest way to clean the steam jacketed pot is if you use the vat as a sink. To do this, close the drainage tap and then fill the vat with warm soapy water. Now soak a cloth in the water and use the cloth to wash the outside of the steam jacketed pot, making sure you wash the lid too. Using a separate dry cloth, dry the outside of the steam jacketed pot. Now wash the inside of the steam jacketed pot. Once you are done, empty the water inside the vat into a suitable container by opening the drainage tap. Now leave the drainage tap open and the container in place and pour clean hot water into the vat. This will rinse out any remaining soap residue and flush the vat clean. Once you have allowed sufficient water to run through the steam jacketed pot, close the drainage tap once again and thoroughly dry the inside using a dry cloth, as any moisture that is left to sit inside the vat will discolor the stainless steel and invite rust. Now sanitize the steam jacketed pot and allow it to air dry. Also, Clean and sanitize the work area around the pot. Finally, do an inspection of the pot, ensuring that it is in good working order. If there's any fault or damage, report it to your supervisor immediately. Always follow the correct safe work procedures to protect yourself and fellow kitchen staff and customers at all times.